I'm so excited to share my story of transformation, a journey I have been on for years. Recently, I changed one thing. Wait until you see what has happened. May 2004. This is Forrest's 50th birthday, and we're celebrating. And you know when you celebrate, you always dress in your best, and you only keep those pictures. And yet when I look back, what do I see? A pretty tired old woman. I've just retired from the clinic at the peak of my career. 15 books, thousands of radio and television interviews, tens of thousands of people from the clinic from all over the world. And yet what do you see? Poor posture, a pooch, excess weight, and yet I had the access and had taken the very best supplements available to a doctor. I had had a perfect diet and had access to thousands of cleanses and many practitioners. And yet what's missing? Fitness and vitality. Watch as we go through a journey of restoring what I didn't have as the doctor, taking care of thousands of people from around the world, but forgetting I needed to take care of me. What about you? Are you taking care of you? January 2005, in Hawaii, on vacation. Doesn't look very pretty, does it? Because you know I'd forgotten to smile, and I would just stand there and let the picture be taken, just like I would just stand there and let life pass me by. Does that ever happen to you? You just stand there, you let life pass you by, not enjoying it, not really enjoying very much of anything. Yep, that's me, that's Cheryl, but it's going to change. I just didn't know when at that point in time. January 2006, another trip to Hawaii, and things are starting to change. The smile is getting bigger, the peace is starting to come, but there's still quite a bit to work on. Have you ever looked in the mirror and seen those parts that you really don't want anybody else to see? But the fact is they do see them. You see the hips? They're still spreading out there pretty big. And look at those triceps. Did you know that triceps can just swing? You can see that when you brush your teeth, and mine were certainly swinging. But you know what? Even with all those things that can change, and they are getting ready to change, I'm smiling because I'm starting to enjoy life. So all along the way, as you're taking this journey of fitness and vitality, remember, you can enjoy every step in the journey. May 2006, Forrest and I head to Tahoe. And you know what is significant about this time? For the first time in 30 years, I get on the bike. Now, I'm in the back seat because, of course, Forrest is in charge in front. But I'm on the bike, and I'm pedaling, and I have balance. And you know, just a few short years before that, when I would be on a bike, a recumbent bike for 30 seconds, I'd be in bed for a day. Now I'm out having fun. I'm on the bike. I'm enjoying God's beautiful world, and I'm finding that I can do it. I'm discovering there's lots of things I can do if I just give myself permission. Can you give yourself permission? Take those baby steps, and you'll find that you can do so much more than you ever thought was possible. Now I've gone beyond just the recumbent bike. I'm starting to exercise with weights, and that Bowflex was in our gym. We had taken our bed and breakfast guest room and turned it into a gym. That for me was a huge transformation, and I would go down there and do my very best to exercise and work those muscles. And you know what? This was my best, and I was proud of that picture. Yes, I have a long ways to go, but I had started. And I took that picture to memorialize the starting place. The starting place in muscles, the starting place in capability, and things are changing. I can do something, and I'm proud of myself. So when you start and you're not where you want to be proud of the fact that you're starting. Be proud of the fact that you're on the journey, because every time you take that baby step, you're creating what matters to you, and that does make a difference. Now we're in the very end of the summer of 2010, and lots of things have changed. I've hired a personal trainer, and I was enjoying working with her. And she was helping me to create some major changes. Starting to get a waist, my posture is changing, my smile is getting bigger, and I'm seeing that I can truly make some changes. Now, is there some improvement available? Sure, because we all look at this and we all assess. The thighs are still too big, the hips are a little big, the waist is a little big, but changes are happening. Look how far I've come from the beginning. I'm doing things I didn't know I could. I'm smiling. I'm enjoying life. I'm in process. Oh, but wait, it gets so much better, and I'm so excited to show what can happen when you combine resources and put it all together. Look, this is me, right outside in our driveway. This is Cheryl, and I made one change. I'd already been exercising. I've been eating well. I've been doing supplements, but I added the Body by Vi 90-Day Challenge. After working with protein shakes for over 15 years, the very best on the market, selling over $1 million of shakes, I found one that actually produced muscle because I'd already lost 35 pounds, but I hadn't changed my body fat and muscle. Now, just 4 months, a little bit more than 90 days, 4 months on the challenge and the Body by Vi shake, and look, I have muscle, I have a waist, I'm trim, I'm excited, and it's showing on my face. That photo shoot was a monumental change for me because I allowed the camera to reflect right where I was at, and all of those baby steps had made a difference. And I'm more proud of that transformation than all of my books, all of the television, all of the hard work and awards, because this reflects a 57, almost 58-year-old woman who has transformed her life. Look at this. Can you see those muscles, the bicep and the shoulders? Now, I actually could have done 20 pounds, but I wanted to make sure I was smiling. And this is the gym at home. So I have the gym at home, I have my trainer, I do classes at the local YMCA, and you know what? I can do it. I actually have good posture, and I have muscle showing, and I'm still smiling. Look at the bicep. Look at the picture of the back. All of those shoulder muscles. I've lost 3 inches of fat just around that upper back. This goes to show that if I, Cheryl Townsley, can produce these changes, so can you. And yes, I've been diligent. And yes, I've done exercise. But that Body by Vi challenge, that has made the difference in building those muscles and burning the fat. Without a doubt, that resource has completely changed not only how I look, but what I can do in those workouts and the enjoyment of it. Wow. No one was more surprised than me. Isn't that cool? Because that means it can happen for you. Aren't you ready to give it a try? Now I'm looking forward to a whole new future. I wonder what the next 90-day challenge will produce. Because I still see things that I can improve and things I want to be able to do. Yes, I'm doing planks and I'm doing push-ups, but what if I could do a pull-up? And this summer, climbing Pikes Peak with my family. I have so many adventures I want to take, and I know I have just begun. I'm smiling. I'm standing there on the deck on our back porch and realizing there's a whole world ahead of me. Life isn't coming to an end. Life is just beginning. And there I am with my wonderful husband, a whole different place than when he celebrated his 50th. We've made changes, the fitness, the vitality. It's so much more than just supplements and a perfect diet, cleansing, and doing the hard work. It's learning to enjoy life, it's learning to do it with someone else, and it's realizing that a 90-day challenge can make a transformation because you have a goal, you have the resources, you have the community, and this represents a 90-day challenge. And it's not just one, it's one after another. It's not hard work. It's creating a life that you can enjoy from the inside out and the outside in. So wouldn't you join me? Please join me because this changes lives, yours and everybody around you.